Good morning, troublemakers. I just want to make a quick video. I say quick, but it might go on a while. For free-to-play players who are or players just starting out who want to focus on what they should be doing and how to get to giants. And yeah, I know you can search this up and find a lot of stuff. But if you're just browsing through YouTubers' videos, usually it's been buried because they've done it, but it's been a while, and more things. So, real quick, what is the basic team? And then I'm going to go back and tell you why quickly and where you can get them. So, Shannon, Wind Pixie, 2-star. You got Bernard, who's a 3-star. Uh, just generally a really great unit. You have Bella. You've got Bella here, a light Ugami. You have Darian, Light Vagabond. Or, since we just had the Hall Heroes, if you got him, and most people did, you have the Death Knight Diaz, because he has the same passive as Darian, except in addition, he also decreases his chances of receiving a critical hit by 50%. So that's really nice. Helps him survive a little bit longer than Darian. And then also Vermos, and yeah, he's a Nat 5, but he's he's a fusion. You can farm him. He takes a bit of work, but it's not like, oh, it's a Nat 5, I'll never get a Nat 5, especially it's a lighter dark. No, I don't want to buy the scrolls now. You can't get him through scrolls, to my knowledge. You gotta fuse him, and he's game changing. You can use him not just in Giants, but TOA hard. You can use him in Rift. You can use him in Arena, Guild Wars, pretty much every part of the game. Really, except Necro. He's not really good in Necro. A lot of the elemental dungeons, you can use them too. Fire dungeon, dark dungeon, blah blah blah. So Veramos should be one of your first priorities as a new player. I mean, the fusion portal isn't open till like level 17, but when it is, try it. He should be your first fusion. Work on him. He's game changing pretty much. Um, so that's where you get him. And let's see. So attacks with magical powers deals continuous damage for 50% for 2 turns. Each turn of continuous damage, a single application of continuous damage will deal 5% unmitigated damage. So that's 10%. If you can go multiple times, get multiple applications of it, you can knock down the Giant's boss pretty easily. Super Crush, stun AoE stun for 30% chance. Damage goes up with HP, and this is why he's great. Conversion of magic removes a weakening effect, except in abilities, so no stuns, freezes, or sleep. On all allies each turn, and recovers 3% of his HP for each weakening effect removed. So free cleanse every turn, and he, gains his health back. Great. And then his leader skill, HP of allied monsters goes up by 33% while you're in the battle. Great. So get him. Get him. For those of you who's Diaz, he's just a better version of Darian. So I'm not really gonna go over Darian, but just know if you don't have him, you can get Darian. He's farmable on Sundays in the light dungeon, or if you get really unlucky with a lighter dark scroll. So unleashes a fatal blow on an enemy, disturbs HP by 2 turns for 50% chance. Attacks the enemy 2 times, weakens attack power and defense for 75% chance for 2 turns with each attack, and will go up according to your HP. I can't talk tonight. Like it's like 12:30 or something, and I just can't talk anymore. It's bedtime. It's past my bedtime. And then, like I said, his passive is the same as Darian's, except he also doesn't get crit on as much. So it's great. I'd put him for new players, or if you have Darian, do like double energy, triple energy probably, or a swift energy for players starting off. And then, as you progress through the game, you can change it. But, Diaz is really good also in raids, for those of you going in there later. He might help you out in dragons, but I haven't really tested it. And he can also help you out for certain stages of Tower of Ascension. So it's pretty useful. It's pretty good. Bella, Lady Nugami. Attacks with giant claws to decrease enemies' defense for 2 turns. Really great because the giant has a lot of HP. I mean, a lot of defense and a lot of attack. C's. Attacks enemy removes all beneficial effects on the target. So it doesn't matter if the giant has like invincibility or whatever, which he won't. He won't. But if he does, he can have whatever. He can have resist, and you will remove it. And that's the annoying thing about Bella. She can be used pretty much everywhere in the game except in Necro. And even then, some people still use her on Necro. Like some of the people in my guild use her Necro, and they're able to do it, but she's not the best there. But I've had a lot of guild or arena battles where like one good sees that procs. Doesn't matter, I have like 6-7 buffs, and bam, they're gone, and then their nuker just comes up and pop. Everyone's alive except the person who had their buffs removed. It's fantastic, but also this fill attack bar of all allies by 30%, so you get more turns, and then recovers their HP by 30%. So AOE heal 30%, and you get more turns. That's why she's really good. Just why she's being able to be used all parts of the game. Fantastic movement. The C's combined with mobilize. First skill is good, but it's not amazing. It's mostly C's, mostly mobilize. So, and if you're stubborn like me and you don't really want to build a Bella, I did not on this account, but I did on my main. What you can do is you can build Drunken Master for giants. He's really giants. Maybe you can use him in TOA if you build him right, but it would be really hard. He's not really good anywhere else. Maybe an offense or defense if you have nothing else, but giants mostly. Throws a punch, ignores enemy's defense, and weakens attack. Powerful 1 turn with an 80% chance. 1 more drink recovers the HP of all allies and decreases their chance of being attacked with a critical hit for 2 turns, which in the giant, because of his such high attack power, even a glancing hit, if you're new to giants, can still do a significant amount of damage. If he doesn't glance, it hurts. So try at least mitigate it. Make sure it's not a critical hit. It will really help. And then the recovery amount of this is in proportion to his attack power. So, fatal energy for giants, maybe fatal blade, and attack on slots 2, 4, and 6. And then you got Phoenix Kick. He gracefully attacks the enemy 3 times, decreases the defense for 2 turns with a 75% chance, and recovers the HP of all allies for 2 turns by 15% each after. So he decreases defense, he decreases attack, and then you get a 30% heal over the course of 2 turns. So you can use him. He has 2 heals, it's good. And then Veramos has a cleanse. It's not bad. The reason why Shannon's good is because she's a 2-star, so you can get her from the shop or an unknown scroll, and this increases the chances of an enemy to land glancing hit. AOE speed reduction for 2 turns is fantastic against the giant. He's already going to attack you automatically. You don't want him to do his normal AOE attack because a single attack by a giant hurts enough already. So you want to give him less turns. A lot of people build her on Despair energy when they first start off, because Despair will make this an AOE stun, which is really good for the waves leading up to the giant. So fantastic for that. And then Pep Talk increases the attack power and defense of all allies for 3 turns. And when this is fully skilled up, it's 4. So the moment it comes off, next turn she can put it back up. Attack power buff is 50% of your attack. Defense buff is 70% of your defense, so it makes you a lot harder to kill. Combined with the Azardarian, you got a pretty solid team. Might not be fast, but sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Like Turtle on the Hare, or Turtle and Rabbit for people who don't know what a hare is. Turtle and the Rabbit. So her. Bernard, somewhere. He's a 3-star, not hard to get. You can get it from a mystical scroll. However, you can also farm him in Town Mars to skill him up. Just like Shannon, he has a buff here. Increases attack bar of all allies by 30% and increases their attack speed for 2 turns. When fully skilled up, it's a 3-turn cooldown, so comes off. He should be fast enough where the enemy might get 1 turn, preferably none, and then he can bring this back up. So you're constantly getting turned. In conjunction, if they have a attack speed slow, that's 30% attack slow for them, and a speed buff is 30% of your attack speed. You're gonna outspeed them, more turns for you, a higher chance you're gonna win. Body slam attacks the enemy, weakens attack power and defense both for 2 turns. Really good against the boss, especially if he doesn't have those buffs yet. Bernard goes first, and you want him to use Tailwind, but if Tailwind isn't up, Body Slam, or Tailwind and then Body Slam. Just get that boss to have debuffs, especially since those towers will boost his attack. You want the attack debuff on him if you haven't removed the buffs yet, just so that it balances out and he's at baseline attack, and so he's not above. If you can't have him below, what you want him is base. You never want him to have more attack, because that even high ranking players, their speed teams, they cleared in like 30, 40, 50 seconds, and even then the giant will still take out 1, sometimes 2 of their people, just because he does so much attack. So, and then Snatch, nothing amazing. Attacks with razor sharp claws. Damage increases according to attack speed. Nothing amazing. But you want Bernard starting off swift, energy, speed slot 2, HP or HP defense. So there. And Bernard can also be used in pretty much everywhere in the game. Pretty much everywhere. Necro, maybe not so good. He has no multi-hits. But if you want, you could try him. Let me know how it goes. So there's that. So yeah, that's that. We covered DS and Darian, Veramos, Bella, Shannon, Bernard, and whatever this guy's name is. Juan. We covered Juan. Because there's only one of him. No, there's 5. And he's the only one with a pronounceable name. Oh, Mao. Alright. Mao and Juan. Only 2 with pronounceable names. Can't pronounce the others. Don't even try. Anyways, so that's it. If you can get other monsters, then it's not bad. Like, I have Evolution. I got lucky there, but I probably won't be able to use him to make a speed team for a while. I'm not high enough level. But I got the basics of my Giants team down on this account. Anyways, for players just starting off, I know the struggle is real. Though, thankfully, come to us in their infinite wisdom, because all hail come to us. In their new missions, they actually give you some of these units for free, pre-awakened. So they're like Shannon, they give you Shannon. She's still a 2-star, but she's pre-awakened, so you don't need to spend essences, which is nice. You can save them for your next 3 or 4-star. Griffin, Bernard. Yeah, they give you Griffin, and he's a Griffin, but they give you Bernard. They don't give you Griffin, they give you Bernard. And they give you like Konomiya, who's the Watagruta. Not bad. Can help you out early on in Giants, and generally good unit. She can be used elsewhere in the game, even in high level play, but Giants really isn't her strong suit. Unless you're starting off, you don't have anything better. She's not bad. Not bad. But they give you some of the starting units, and the rest are farmable, so it's not bad. Anyway, best of luck to you new players, and those of you who are just starting out on Giants or are having trouble completing a Giants B10 team. Not speed team, no, just a standard Giants B10 team. Anyways, stay in trouble, but not too much. Don't do anything illegal, but take some risks, just stay in trouble. Till next time.